Good day, you're welcome to today's lesson. In this lesson, we'll be talking about child combinator selector. Child combinator selector. I am Asante Patrick Romadon, and I'll be your facilitator for this lesson. Let's begin. So, as I said, we'll be talking about what? Child combinator selector. Don't forget, combinators select two or more elements and apply style to them, okay, accordingly. But in effect, it will be applying the style to only one of the elements in the group of elements that we will talk about. So let's take it further. So as I said, child combinator selector is our topic for today. Child combinator selector. In our previous video, we did talk about descendant selector or descendant combinator selector, and we mentioned that a descendant can go as long as you want it to go, but this lesson is going to be specific about a child, a direct child. Okay, so for instance, if I have a child here now, then that child is directly related to me. Okay, let's say if my child gives birth, then that child that comes out or comes as a result of the birth that my child is giving becomes what? My grandchild. And that child is not directly related to me, but rather to my what? Child. And that's not the issue here. The issue here is between me and my child, and maybe himself and his child, okay? And maybe you and your child, and maybe your child and your grandchild. So the relation ends between just two people or two elements over here. Okay, so that's it. In this case, we are talking about child combinator element. Now let's see. Let's take an example. It is always good to have examples so that we understand what we are trying to imply better. Okay. So let's say I have OL, that's ordered list OL. Then I close it. Inside of OL, let's say I have LI, right? I close it. Let me close it. I have LI. I have another LI, and inside of this LI, maybe I have UL, okay? I have UL. Then inside of UL, don't forget, I have another LI. Another LI. Okay. Then I'll close my UL tag. Let me come here. So I'll close my UL tag. Then I'll come and close my LI tag that I started with. Okay. Closing my LI tag that I started with. Then my OL tag will also be closed here. Maybe you might not be seeing what we are doing well, so let me view everything to you here. So we started with what? An OL element or tag. There's the opening tag for OL element. Inside of that we had what? LI element, okay? Inside of the LI element, we had another LI element, and this time we nested an ordered list, which is UL inside of this LI element. Don't forget. Okay, so inside of the UL element, we had another list item nested inside of what? Our UL element. That's fine. Then we come, sorry. No. Okay, so that's it. Let's go back. And then we come and close our what? Our UL element here. For the sake of space, we didn't have enough space, so we close our LI element. This LI element. Let me use this. This LI element was closed here. Okay, then our OL element that we started with was also close here. Okay, so let's try explaining something here. We say OL is the parent of this what? LI. Is that also? And it is also the parent of this LI. Okay, so LI is directly related, or they are the direct children of what? OL. What about UL, if you may ask? UL here, although inside of OL, is not a direct child of OL. It is rather a direct child of what? This LI element. I hope you are getting it, please. Take note of this. It is very, very, very important. Understanding this is key to understanding the whole topic. Okay, so this UL element is the child of this. Okay, and it is the grandchild of what? Our OL element, which we are not much interested in here. Okay, then we continue. LI is the child of what? UL. Here, this LI, the child of UL. Okay, so that's that. Now let's go to what we mean by child combinator selector. Child combinator selector. Child combinator selector is represented with a greater than symbol. So if let's say I want to select all Li elements which are child element of my OL element, then this is how I will have to go about it. So I have OL, which is the element, the parent element, then greater than Li. Okay, then I will pass my declaration here. You get it? So this greater than is used to specify that Li is a direct child. Please take note, Li is a direct child of what? OL. Li is a direct child of what? OL. Let me get rid of this. So before somebody tell me it is greater than or equal to, no. We are saying that the greater than here is used to specify that the Li, okay, is a direct child of what? OL. So we don't mind how many LIs that we have. It can be as many as possible or just a single one. It is okay. Once we have this, it is specifying that Li is a child of what? OL, and that's enough. Okay. Now, you should know that UL is not a child of what? OL. So whatever we do here, whatever declaration that we pass here wouldn't be applied to UL, okay? Because UL is not a direct child of this. Then if let's say we move on a bit further here, we have UL, then we have our greater than and LI. Whatever declaration we pass here will be applied to the LI element. The LI element, which is a child of our UL element. Okay, it is a direct child of our UL element. Don't panic if you don't understand it here. You will understand better when we take the practicals. But yes, still, I will try my best and make it understandable to you over here even before we start the practical. So let's go. I have my OL element. I'll try to make it small a bit so that we will get what I mean. Okay, so I have my OL element. Then also have my OL element. I have my OL element. Then my first LI element. So this LI element is here, and it contains maybe item 1. Okay, it contains maybe item 1. Let me enlarge this thing a bit. Item 1. then I'll close my li element here. Okay, let's move on. Let's say I have another li element. Let me bring it a bit here so that we'll get space. Then this one contains what we call item 2. Okay, so I'll close that one also here. Okay, let me close it here. Then let's say I have another li, and inside of this li I have ul. Okay, and this ul also contains an li, and this li contains the content list 1. Okay, then I'll close it here. List 1. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I will have another one, li, and this will contain list 2. Okay, then I'll close that one here. So now I will have to close my ul tag and also. So I have my let me clean this guy. Okay, ul tag here, then also. That's fine. Don't forget, I didn't close this li tag. I didn't close it, so I'll have to close it here. So I'll come back and close that one over here, li. And don't you forget, I did not close my ol tag. So I'll come here, close my ol tag. Okay, so now we are done. Let me see. Let's go over it again so that you understand and understand better. Don't forget, we begin by having ol. Let me view this so that we understand better. Okay, so we have this. Jack, where you come here? We have our ol element here. Then inside of that we have item 1. Then we also have item 2. Then instead of item 3, we nested ul inside of what? li. Then we have list 1 inside of ul. We have list 2 inside of ul as well. So we close the ul, we close our li, then we come and close our ol also here. I hope it is making sense. That's fine. Let's take it a bit further. So if I come here and write this CSS, don't forget, let me get rid of this. So if I come to my CSS and write, let's say ol, then this guy li, and I pass my declaration. This declaration will be applicable to the li element which contains item 1 and item 2. Okay, it won't be applied to list 1 and list 2. No. So if I come here also and write, let's say let me clean this guy, ul, then greater than li, and pass my declaration. This declaration will be passed on to what? List 1 and list 2. So that's what we mean by what? Child combinator selector. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share as you enjoy. Don't keep it alone. Thank you. Bye bye for now.